Okay. I'm just finishing rolling a joint. I should have done that slightly beforehand. So, we have an Imperial cutter. We have 640 tons of cargo space. I could make more cargo space. Morning, Jester. I could probably add another 50 tons, but we'll stick with what we got. We're in a high-tech commodity at the moment. We also have a refinery going on here. So, we're starting the stream with 1.6 billion. Let's see if we can make some good money. However, I can't use third-party tools because they don't work for console. Started playing that Beyond Words earlier. Jester? Yeah, I'm going to be addicted to that. It's like one step above AI graphically. It looks like they originally used AI, then got artists to paint their own work, but basically just drew what the AI did kind of thing rather than interpret their own way. Yeah. Yep. Europa League quarter-final, baby. Alright, what do they have that costs the most? Consumer technology. It's pretty decent. Okay, so I could probably make a couple of grand on that if we looked around. Got loads of it, so decent profit margins. But they also have advanced medicines, agri-medicines. But they also have beryllium. They've only got 2,000, but they do have beryllium. So yeah, we're just going to buy all the beryllium.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And then, hang on, used by high-tech and industrial, so it's consumed by here. That's weird. Alright. So here, show me 9,450. Do we see... yeah, there's one over here. What are you showing me for this? 9,070. 9,070. Okay. Timble Darris, hello. How about you? What are you telling me? 9-1. 9-1. See any more? Right, Desra. 90. 88. 916. Six. Oh, hey, what we got up here? You look quite bright, LHS. What are you saying? 909. Okay, so we had a 916, didn't we? Where were you? You were Timble Darris. Weren't you the one? 912. 912. Do you know what will do you? Oh, that's what I need to be doing. I need to be looking if you're in Boom. Oh, but you're not going to tell me that, are you? Ugh. So, why can't you give me that information as well? none. Boom. Temple Darius Labour. Okay, so Timbledaris is industrial or extraction. So why are you offering that good price? That's weird. I still think A and Nias. That's weird because where I'm at is selling what I have. You're high tech. Oh, it's like I can get one piece of information or another piece of information, but I can't get both of the pieces of information together. You are in Boom State. It's you, isn't it? It's you. Okay. It's you. The Dark Wheel. And the Dark Wheel is in Boom State. Yeah, okay. No. Okay. Looks like I might be going back and forth between there and here.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
All clear. Have a good flight, Commander.
Four, three, two, fuel scope disengaged.
He's got one of the fastest ships in the game, so he'll catch up to me when I boost.
Wilco, Base prep systems online. Telepresence online. Awaiting your orders. for a second there. No more hostiles detected. Wilco, Commander. Returning to Fighter Bay now. Retrieval process complete, Commander.
Drive charging.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, Danny. Sorry,
3, 2,
lost in a moment there.
1. Engage.
Currently got 640 tons of beryllium. Seems like I might have found my trade route. This station and the one I came from have stuff between them, but it's weird because the other one says it's a high-tech, but it also has refinery stuff, and this one's also high-tech and refinery, but I'm able to buy and sell between the two, which doesn't really make sense, but okay. Full speed and have full control of your giant ship.
Maintain heading and slow to approach speed, Commander.
Looks kind of weird, but when you're in a big boaty ship like this and you want it to go the direction you want it to go rather than drifting, you just keep pumping that little bit of power and it'll keep it on the straight and narrow the whole way.
Landing gear deployed.
That's how I was able to fly into the slot at full speed without really having to adjust much. Obviously if I'd have boosted there, that would have been a whole different story. We would have been going sideways as we watched the station go past.
Landing complete. Dispatching
We always check the mission board in case someone's like, ah, we need X hundred tons of beryllium. Microwave, cooling hoses, wine, consumer technology. Nah, you're alright. So, that's all the profit I make.
Incoming message.
That was seriously all the profit I made off of that. Yeah, we need to find better. We could find a boom agricultural. This would make 800 credits a pop. Not making much in the way of profit though. So we could make 1,000. It seems like a lot of the places are okay. We could make 1,000 plus Bowersox Enterprise. Make 1,000 of Bowersox. It's illegal there, but it's a good price. Make a couple of million off of that, but really want to be dealing in illegal stuff. So, okay, we're just gonna wander around. Say agricultural. Profit is sold at galactic average, so we go for above galactic average. With thermal cooling, yeah, they're consumed by them. I think marine equipment is probably the way to go.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
See if we can find one in Boom. Like I said, I can go buy what they have or their state. I can't filter only agricultural in Boom State. I can go Boom State or agricultural. So we go agricultural, then look at them all and see if we can find one in Boom. Short answer seems to be no. No, you can't. Weren't you in Boom at some point? Maybe you were, but you're not anymore. of you are in boom. Lugger. I was saying 19.1 billion. Damn, that's a high population. We just kind of meander around, and if we can find a good trade route, essentially, once we eventually land in a system with a boom state that's next to another system with a boom state that has goods. The good thing is about agricultural is they sell stuff that everyone wants.
Landing gear retracted.
Tea, coffee, wine, beer, you name it.
Frameshift charge detected. Frameshift drive charging.
All clear. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to. Well, you know, ideally I do want to actually find eventually neighbouring systems that I can just go back and forth between. But until we find that, we're just going to kind of wander around, see what there is to see, see who wants to fuck with me. This guy does. Hey Leviathan, how you doing? Yeah. Knew you were coming for me. Don't know which one of these is the right one. It's that one. Alright, where are we going? We're going Armstrong Ring. Which will leave Mr. trying to scoop me a bit confused because he'd have to go past me. Okay, yes, this one. Alright, Dory line, come on. Let's do this. Here it is.
Wilco, base prep systems online. Telepresence online. Awaiting your orders. Hey, less of the friendly fire, Commander.
Also, I tried to hit him, but I absolutely tried to hit him then.
Flight assist off. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
On my way, Commander. Fighter retrieval commencing. sequence complete. Fighter is safely on board, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So if you happen to be wondering why I zero the throttle and then put it up to 75%, I've got, it's an older controller, it's getting a bit tired. Normally I would keep my accelerator, my throttle fully forward on the stick, on the throttle stick, push that all the way forward and then drop to 75%. However, it's got some wobble and it will sometimes apply some acceleration which will take me out of the 75% throttle and cause me to overshoot. That happened a few times, so now I just zero the throttle, then lock it to 75%. So it's in the zero position. I can push it forward, I can pull it back, but it's currently in the zero position. But I've got a binding that sets my throttle to 75%. So my throttle stick is in the neutral position, but my ship is travelling at 75% of its maximum speed. 75% of its throttle, I guess. And then I don't ever overshoot. So yeah, as I say, I'm in a big heavy ship, I've got loads of cargo, I am a boat right now, I do not have handling. However, if you let it drop a little bit, and you just keep pumping that throttle a little bit at a time, you'll maintain full control as if you were in the blue. And we go in, don't touch the sides, and it's beautiful. And then we find out that we're landing here.
500 meters from touchdown.
I'm fully down thrusting. There we go. Always the way. When you come in hot, it's like, yeah, but you're landing right inside the door. I'm like, okay, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, you bitch. Again, you check the mission board. The chances of you having the thing that someone wants are pretty slim. But it can happen. Back in the old days, that's how it used to be. I say old days as in, like, back in the 90s playing older games. You know, you'd get the resource to go there and there'd be someone offering extra money for it. Okay, can I sell you a bunch of these for $1 million profit?
Incoming message.
Okay. Whoops. Well, here's what I should do. Here's what I should do. Here's what I should do. I should go to you, put all you back in, then go to economy, go to state, and look for boom. What we're looking is for boom that's near each other, which there is loads down here. Look at this. So we've got your industrial extraction. No, we don't do Alpha Centauri. Your military refinery, your refinery extraction, industrial extraction, high-tech refinery, industrial extraction, high-tech refinery. I mean, 0.3 million, 60.1 million. Yeah, okay. Industrial extraction, high-tech refinery. It's just like a bookmark I knew. Okay, so you're in pretty slim pickings. Consumed by all except agricultural, yeah, so things I could make the most money on, they don't have much of, so I mean, I'll buy all your tea and I'll buy all your coffee.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And we're just going to head over to the system that we have locked in. It's tea and coffee. Just grab that. The system's in a pretty poor state, but we've found, yeah, we'll see. But two systems that have corresponding economies next door to each other, and they're both in boom state. Who knows? Maybe we can get something good going there.
Docking coupler disengaged. Observe station regulations on exit.
Do you know what, I'd like to have that on, because especially for small ships, just so I can see them. They're much more clearer. I smell a red dwarf, a white dwarf. Oh, yeah. Plot the route when, yeah. Dumbass. Yeah. What's that?
All clear. FFC signing off.
Frame shift drive charging.
GQ Virginis.
Disengaged. Frame shift drive charging.
Berners-Lee. Oh, we're going to go see Tim Berners-Lee because his name's Tim, just like me. And apparently I can do rhymes. So that every day when you have people on the internet saying, yeah, but the internet was made by America. You could say this guy was an American. You get that. You get Americans being like, well, it's the American internet, so we can say what we want. It's like, it's not just, oh. Hurts my head. There's this YouTube channel I watch, Evan Edinger. He's an American who's now living in the UK, and he's like going through things that Americans are taught that just aren't true, and he's going through some of them, and he's like blown away because some of these things he knew was true because he's been taught it his whole life, but it's not. Like, I mean, the one that comes up the most, weirdly, is the car. The car's an American invention. It's not. Mass production of cars, I'll give you that. You can have that one. That's all yours. But the car itself, no. No. Anyway. How did I even get onto that? Oh yeah, Tim Berners-Lee. Like 90% of the time when I see his name on the internet, it's someone explaining to an American that no, the internet isn't an American invention. And having to bring up this guy's name.
Request approved. You are clear for approach to path 25.
See, the other thing about doing this is, like, I can see there's a ship trying to come in, and they always come in faster than the speed limit, but now that I'm coming in like this, he will back the fuck off.
Scan detected.
Warning. Decrease speed immediately.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
I mean, do any of you want tea or coffee? I've got loads. Probably not, but you always have a look. No. No. I'll say the chances of... Ooh. Yeah. No. I'm so used to going to the mission board.
Incoming message.
Right, so the system we were looking at was LHS, wasn't it? Industrial extraction, high-tech refineries. So that's high-tech, you're going to be whatever, so industrial extraction. Sometimes they say the type of economy that it's in, and other times they don't. Consumed by extraction, for example. Yeah, so explosives. LHS, what's the system? It's closer than that, isn't it? Oh, the fact that you can't be in the commodities market whilst you're looking at this. It's LHS 380. And in particular, apparently, Koreshi Orbital, Dark Wheel. The Dark Wheel are extraction industrial. Koreshi. fact that I've clearly been there before, so we should see it on this list. I'm not seeing it on the list though. Oh, don't make me scroll all the way through it, for fuck's sake. By industrial. Doesn't tell you. Okay. Often illegal. Microcontrollers, maybe. Industrial remotes. Do something that says industrial and refinery so that I don't get dicked. I think that's probably you guys. Aluminium, copper and titanium. Industrial and military. Oh, I need industrial and... This is refinery and high tech. No, this is... Yeah, these ones industrial and extraction. Industrial. Trying to figure out what to sell. We'll have a better idea once we've landed there. So we're going to grab whichever one gives me the highest on the galactic average, except not performance enhancers, because I think they're illegal in some markets, and you can virtually guarantee the one I'm going to go to, they're illegal. Just fuck it. Let's just get them.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. The more stations you land at, the easier this process becomes.
But I've got to land and view their economy to really get all the information.
Ship released. Clear for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
say illegal, so nice.
Navigation. Have a safe flight, Commander.
It's probably the Empire or something that is illegal. Some of the independents.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I can still deploy heatsink, like so.
Heatsink deployed.
Such a useful bit of kit, the heatsink. Underrated. I would argue that it's essential to have it on every ship, because the amount of times it can save you in situations you wouldn't necessarily. It's not just about I'm getting too hot. There's much more use to that. You carrying something illegal and you want to fly into a station, deploy a heatsink on your way in. They can't scan you if they can't see you. They can't lock onto you. And if your heatsink is just low enough, they can't lock onto you to scan you. You want to avoid being targeted as you're boosting away from someone because you're not in like a combat ship. Again, deploy your heatsink. It came out about 340 million. It was definitely the high end of what I was expecting. And I got a new best system of 14.5 million-ish. It's my new highest earning system, which is that one with the Earth-like and the 2 water worlds and all the high metal content worlds. Yeah, wasn't bad, wasn't bad. Yeah, we had 1.28 million, now we're up to 1.63. We've made like another 10 million since then. Just doing a couple of trades. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. I mean, in the same time, if I just focused purely on doing massacre missions, I could have earned double or triple that in the same time frame. Trading, we'll see if I can get a good loop going, like between these two. And then I start being a bit efficient, remove the fuel scoop, probably remove the fighter hangar, just build up my cargo space even further. I could probably start turning over like a couple of 100 million an hour, or at least 100 million an hour. Oh yeah, gotta come in. I hate it when I do that, when I forget to request docking permission. I'm just so focused on getting in there. It's 24.
Oh, you bitch.
Landing gear deployed.
Clunk. Absolutely balls that landing up. I prefer when I'm parked at the back, especially when I'm coming in hot with a cutter. Oh, come on, just fucking land, you bitch. Making me look bad.
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew.
Right. Okay. Now we've got what? Oh my god! What was the system we just? I hate that I can't interact with this stuff if that particular menu is open. Where did we come from? We came from Wolf. Oh Jesus, there's loads of wolves. We came from Wolf. Probably wouldn't have been a good idea to 562. We're going to bookmark both of these because it might be a case of Wolf 562. Okay, Wolf 562. They're expensive here. Come on, you're in Boom State. What's going on? Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Hello. Okay, so that's 4.5 million. That's 4,500, 2,000, 2,000. No, not Hopkins Port. Berners-Lee, Coltan, Nagel. $3,200. That's 3,000. That's 2,000. That's going to be the one, isn't it? 4.5, 5.5. Just to double check. It's Nagel. Port was the other one, wasn't it? Nagel. Say Nagel. It wasn't. Oh no, it's not you. Hopkins or Berners-Lee. Those are my options, buddy. Let's try again. Cool. Right. That's 3,000. That's 4,750 profit per. Okay. Time to up those profit margins. You know what? I like the fight hangar. Oh, I mean, I've got. Am I really losing a fight against anyone in this thing? She makes a really, really good distraction, which enables me to get in. So, all right, yeah. We're going to put you back, just because you are very useful for distracting. Actually buy the stuff. Crazy idea. 96.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Just going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry, I opted to grab another coffee as well whilst I was out. Let's go. Oh yeah, I meant to switch one of my heat sinks for chaff.
Dash confirmed. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Another survey. What, you mean go exploring again?
Landing gear extracted.
Not right now.
Frameshift drive charging.
So it looks like we're going to be making more money on this trip than on the way back, but this is some good money to be making. Potentially. occasionally someone will fight me. Which means we'll eventually, you know, build up a stock of bounties as well. You look like someone who might come for me. Nah, never mind. Like a glove, look at that.
November, India. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Please submit a docking request before entering the station.
So yeah, you let it get down to the blue, and then you just do little pumps. And that way you can maintain your speed, but also keep some form of control. As you come in, because you're probably in a shitty landing spot. Yeah, absolutely in a shitty landing spot. Motherfucker. Where the hell is number 24? There you are. Okay. Right at the entrance. Son of a bitch. Drop a little bit of left, right even, more, and look, because I'm too low. Oh, stop giving me the landing pads right inside the door, for fuck's sake. They're the worst landing pads when you're in a massive ship. Even if you come in at the speed limit at 100, you've still got so much momentum that you're going to go past the landing pad. That's the point. I'm coming in hot, yeah, I am coming in fast, but even if I was coming in at a regular speed, it would still be the same fucking problem. Maybe to a lesser extent. Okay, 3 million profit on that. Right. Buy. Now. Compare to... You better show up here, thank you. Qureshi, apply. Where do we make the money? Economic treatment, 1.6, 1.5. Looks like ergonomic treatment, we're going to make about 1,600. Qureshi will they'll buy for 6.4. So yeah, we'll make about 1,500 a pop there. It's not ideal. Not as much as we'll make there.
Maximum capacity.
We'll make about 33%. We just spent what? We'll make at least 1 million, I think, or close to it. Q comes after P. Okay, we're looping. So it looks like back and forth I'm going to make about 4 million per loop, roughly. 4.5, somewhere like, say, low end of 4. And a loop takes me, let's just say, you know, I'm taking my time, it takes me 5 minutes a loop. So that's 12 loops, an hour, It's like 48 million, so, you know, but I'm not hurrying.
Landing gear retracted.
This is a good exit because it's right as we come out. But I think when we go from coming out of Koreshi, we have to go around the back of the station and then come back out.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal Flight Control signing off.
So yeah, just playing it casually, I can easily make 50 million an hour. You know, I can do a trip there and back in 5 minutes, easy. If it's more like 3 minutes, then suddenly it's 80 million an hour, you know? If I go like hyper focused and try and get everything done as quickly as I possibly can. There are tricks you can use with Super Cruise Assist to get there faster, but I don't like using Super Cruise Assist or docking computers or any of that nonsense. But it can be done. I've seen people do it. You can turn Super Cruise Assist on and then not quite point at it, and you wait till it's at like 4 seconds, and then you swing up and it catches you. I'm not doing that nonsense. Play it relatively naturally. So this is my low end haul. The journey back is my high end haul. No. And then, like I say, periodically we'll make a bit of money on bounties as people try to kill me. Just a few extra million in there every now and again. And you know, this is where if I wasn't streaming, I'd have some Spotify on, just listen to some tunes, just bopping my way along, you know. Can't really do that when I'm streaming, unfortunately. That being that way around there doesn't make sense unless... Okay, yeah, no, yeah it does. Okay, well then due to where this space station is, we might actually get a good exit out of here as well. Because we're certainly not heading behind the station. Oh yeah, tablets. Start drifting. Let's get ourselves landed first. Try and have a bit of a smoother landing this time because the last two landings have been awful. Like an amateur hour over here. Though, you know, at the end of the day there's no denying the fact that it is significantly more difficult to land a big ship than it is a small ship. Even when I've got those small ships that are so fast that they're really leery and always going too quickly, they're so much easier to control.
Access granted. Set down on landing pad 10.
Your biggest issue with things like a cutter and to a lesser degree an Anaconda, but like a Federal Corvette, a Type 10 Defender, things like big ships, momentum. Momentum is your biggest enemy. And that's why you've got to do these little pumps of power to break that momentum. Okay, so we're coming in. It's just under 100. See, landing pad 10, this is where we're talking about. This is what we like. Just swoop in, got time to line myself up, get my landing gear out, slow myself down enough to land. Beautiful. None of this landing pad 24 right as you come in the door. See the size of this thing? 660,000 profit. But straight down to Bertram Dyke.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So, yeah, less than 4 million. We'll make a bit more on that, to be fair.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
Thing is, obviously, you can make more money in one go when you're mining, but you know, you take into account how long it takes you to mine all those resources. Yeah, somehow it is actually behind the station. You know, by the time you head out, mine all the resources, head back to somewhere to sell it. You know, in that time, you could have done 100 trips of this. Well, I can't. There's none I really can use that will give me up-to-date market information. This is just using the galaxy map. This is using a bit of common sense, understanding which economies will interact with each other, and just looking, just finding it. Like I say, ED tools and Inara and all this kind of stuff just would not be accurate information for me. The only thing I would be able to find out is which economy a system might have, but even then, if in the last 4 years on PC there's been a war in that system and it's changed control of faction, the control of faction's changed, then it will probably have a different economy. So it really is just useless to me. Inara and ED tools and all this kind of stuff. There's some information that's really good from it. You know, I can find like pristine mining rings. I can find material traders. I can get an idea of stations that have the capability of selling modules, whether they do or not. But you know, I live at Shinrarta Desra, so if I need to buy a module, I just go to Shinrarta Desra because they sell them all. But looking for like economy information and power information, things like that, it just doesn't work for us on console. Like if I tried to do a search for a large port, the nearest large port or large landing pad that's got a refinery in Boom State, and I could look for that on Inara, but I would go down the list and I'd be like, okay, this system, and I'd look on it in the galaxy map and it's like population none. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a system that's been colonized on PC. Cool. Next system, colonized on PC. Next system, colonized on PC. It's like, you know, for every 10 entries in there, only one of them is actually accurate. But, you know, that's the world we live in on console. But the point is you don't need those third-party tools. You can make do with the galaxy map, but it does require a bit of travelling. You do need to have landed at a port to be able to access their market information, for example. So you're not going to find a trade route until you've been to a few systems, and you know you've got more accumulated data than the game can use for you.
Landing authorized. Vectoring for approach to landing pad 09er.
Scan detected.
Ooh, I turned too quickly. I turned too soon whilst I was still in the envelope and just stopped turning.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, you son of a bitch. There we go. Back a bit, back a bit, back a bit. Yeah, okay.
Contact. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
No, I mean power play information won't be accurate either. Because again, that's an ever-evolving system. It's always changing.
Oh, thirsty. Okay, so ergonomic treatment, yeah, the price has gone down a bit. Less than 1,000 each. So let's see if there's something better. I mean, performance enhancers. It looks like it's probably going to be the way to go, isn't it? It's at least 1,000 a pop. Maybe. So maybe microcontrollers are the way to go. Let's try microcontrollers.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I removed my fighter hangar and then I'm like, no, I will keep it in. And since then, haven't been attacked once.
Shift attach complete. You are clear for egress.
Got to bear in mind also, if I fired my pilot, I'd make, I don't know, 8% more money, because she takes 8% of my earnings. Which means that by the time she's released, she'll take 10% of my earnings, but that's okay. We're going to keep her. She's very good and kind of cute, so I'm ashamed to admit it. I'm like, okay, she's pretty. We'll keep her. Keep her around. Got a nice smile.
So get out much, leave me alone.
Flight control signing off.
I did bring her with me, didn't I? Oh yeah, House of Fright. No, he isn't coming for me. That is the beauty as well, flying around in your cutter doing trades is the only people who are going to try and attack you are going to be decent value themselves. Get to add a few 100,000 to your trip. So if you want to like hone it down, you would look for a couple of systems again in Boom State next door to each other,
but then you go, okay, I need a place where the station that you arrive at is really close to the star. So then obviously it cuts down on travel time. You know, if I had two stations that were both within sort of 50 LS of the star, then that'd shave a good couple of minutes off the route time. But you know, we're not here to min-max this, we're just looking to make some money at the end of the day. The only problem is I feel like this place isn't necessarily making me the money I want. Like, we're making 3 million one way, it'd be nice to make 3 million the other, but you know, it's the nature of what they buy and sell. Rare goods, yes, you can make some money, but
Landing gear deployed.
it's a lot of travelling. There's no real short trade route, because obviously to make the money, what you do, there's a group of sort of 4 or 5 rare goods that you can buy that are fairly closely clustered together. So you go around and buy all of their goods, and then you go on a bit of a journey, like a good few hundred light years over to another area of the bubble that has 3 or 4 places that sell rare goods, and you go sell your stuff there for a lot of money and buy all their stuff, and then you got to travel all the way back to the other group of systems, and it's just a lot of faff. I mean, this way I'm not making as much money in one lump sum, but I'm consistently making money. Okay, we've got it up to 830,000 now with microcontrollers.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. If you're going, go. I hear you.
They literally outside.
Landing gear
It sounded
detected.
so close to me.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of the station. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Four, three, two,
So what we're going to do when we get to this system, we'll sell this and we'll look through their goods and we'll see if we can find something a little better. Maybe I could set up like a three-way loop, because I feel like Koreshi has something that this place wants, but this place doesn't really have something that they want, per se. It's valuable anyway. There I am. Okay. Okay, I feel you. Right, that.
Gurgamaya, Echo, November, India. Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this federal starport, Commander. Permission authorized. You are clear for approach to pad 09er.
scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
Get no.
Incoming message.
Yeah, I've done all that. It just doesn't really appeal to me.
at maximum capacity.
Sorry, slight change of plan there because we just saw that there was a place, it's a planetary landing, but there was a place nearby that I could sell this for 10,000 credits profit per ton. So that's a 6 million jobby right there.
Ship restraints retracted. You are clear for
Potentially.
egress.
In profit.
Landing gear retracted.
So there's the momentum I was talking about.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging.
Investment. That's low security.
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal Flight Control signing off.
It's a planetary installation. It's got to have a large landing pad, surely. Ooh. We'll see. Maybe not. Low security generally means small landing pads. Not always. Well, no, to be fair, there were big stations here. Yeah, so actually disproving my point right there, because there's a low mass orbiter, we're in a low security system, another one PAL high. Low mass and PAL, Jesus, I've been here before, but I'm not playing Elite Dangerous. Playing Frontier Elite, I recognise those names from my teenage years. Just I did some trading here. I mean, we are in the core systems, you know, Alpha Centauri, Sol, all that stuff's not far from here. Yeah, I think they do too. It's one of those things where I'm pretty sure, but at the same time it's not something I've ever known for 100% certain, do you know what I mean? Sure, I've read it somewhere, but have never really tested it. So the 6 and 7 second rule thing does not work for planetary approaches. In fact, we're coming in a bit too steep there. We need to drop it down a bit and get ourselves up. There we go. Now we can start to speed it back up again.
Orbital flight engaged.
There we go. Just pushing forward on the stick as it's slowing me down. There we go. I put the night vision on just because it's nice to know about that mountain right in front of the thing. There are a couple of engineers that are built right next to a mountain. If you come in from the wrong angle, you can't necessarily see. It's 0.24. I'm grand. I already knew it was a low G planet before I even came here, just by eye. Oh yeah, I mean, if they haven't got a large landing pad, I might start shooting at them till they build one.
Kutumaya Echo, November, India. Welcome to our starport, Commander. Please fly safely within the port perimeter. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 1-4.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Like a glove.
Touchdown confirmed. Command system shut down. Hope can be of service, Commander.
Now, I hear you want to buy some ergonomic treatment for 6 million profit. Yeah, you do.
Message.
Right, well, I don't think you've got... Okay, so, do you have anything that Koreshi Orbital would be interested in to make it a loop? No. Liquor. Jesus, you got nothing for you. You're an expansion, aren't you? So, just liquor. So you're buying well for that stuff, but you're not doing much with anything else. So yeah, offers the Koreshi Orbital with this. So we were going back and forth for like 3.5, maybe at a push 4 million. If I bring this place into the mix, we're still only making less than 1 million when we go to Koreshi Orbital. I can't seem to find anything that they want. However, I can buy the Bertrandite at Koreshi Orbital, sell it at Bernard's Lee for 3 million profit, buy the ergonomic treatment, bring it here for 6 million profit, and then I guess just sell some booze. I guess we just buy a bunch of liquor. Like 200 credits. 290 credits. Profit. It's nothing. Everything else I'd lose because they got... Oh, I see. Me take an extreme long shot here. Extreme long shot, yeah, no. Wait. Industrial. So that's the other thing. We don't have to go on a finally. We could just see what is being bought at a good price from here. I mean, have to be looking at through the machinery. Marginal profit. It's all. Anything is you. But then you don't give me anything for. You have a terrible economy. Okay, we'll just buy the liquor.
Cargo hold at
Off the
maximum
back to
capacity.
Koresh, which is. Oh, I see. We've got a.
We're just going to follow the profit. We're just going for the profit. We're just going to follow the profit. We're not doing a loop. We're doing a journey. We're just going to go to wherever the demand is from that station each time. We're going on a journey. And who knows, we might find gold on the way.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Make way for oncoming traffic.
And all the time, every time I'm landing at another station, I've got another systems economy
Landing gear retracted.
information. I can work with. So I've bought the liquor because it's the problem is because they're in expansion and investment and things like that, their prices are bad to buy. That's why it was red on everything, and the only thing that they were selling cheap, personal weapons, sure, I probably could have made more money on those, but at the same time I'm trying to keep this legal as well. I like to try and stay within the confines of the law. Obviously I've done the 5 black markets, and I do trade a few legal goods here and there, but generally I try to keep it above board. I don't know, it mixes it up a bit. If I'm just going back and forth from the same place, making the same number every time, nah, it's not necessarily exciting. Not necessarily stream worthy, I guess. You know, I want to try and mix things up, keep it.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've got to grind up some weed. Yo, Johnny C, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hitting the Discovery scanner like I haven't been to the system 50 times before. Oh, you bugger, it's the complete opposite side, is it? Okay. It's the complete opposite side. remember the first time I played this game, I was trying to unlock, I think it's Didi Vatterman, the one who wants the Lavian brandy that you mentioned earlier, Danny. So I'm going between Lave and Liesti, which are right next to each other, which is fine. But just by sheer dumb bad luck, when I decided to do it, the station around one planet's orbit and the station around the other planet's orbit, and also the planet's orbits around the star, for both of them was the worst possible scenario. So I jump into Lave, fly around the star to get to facing the right way, head to the planet, the fucking space station's facing the planet, so and it's facing away from me like this one was. So I get around there, maneuver my way around to the front of the space station, get in there, buy the thing. I've got to jump out. Well, guess what? I've got to get behind the station, but there's a planet in the way now. So I've got to get around the planet before I can jump away. And that just kept happening. It'd just be fly around the star, fly around the planet, fly around the star, fly around the planet every time. Fly around the planet to arrive, fly around the planet to leave. It was just like, oh, come on, don't do this to me. And it was one of those times where, again, dependent on the economy, depends on how much they have for sale. And at this particular time, they were kindly selling me 4 Lavian brandy at a time. And she wanted, I can't remember if it was 25 or 50, even if it was just 25, that's 7 trips back and forth. Just, oh, mind numbing. I think when I did it on this save, it was, they had like 10 or 12 or something. And the planets were a bit better aligned. So let's see what Patterson Enterprise is selling and who they're selling to. I got fairly lucky with brandy. They've never had it where you could buy as much. If you got there when you could buy as much as they want, then they were in a serious boom state, because it's never been like that. It's always been, all rare goods, it's always been like a minimal amount. If they're selling a lot, it's normally 24 would be sort of like the highest they'd have of a rare good. But sometimes you can get really unlucky and they're like, ah, we've got 1. You know. But things like the brandy, especially the stuff for the engineers, the whole point was to take multiple trips. You're loitering. Yeah, over my landing pad. Leave me alone. So yeah, if you were able to get in there and buy like a shitload, then god damn, you were lucky. Holy shit. You're industrial as well, but you want what I'm selling. Okay, so they sell the gamma stuff, and I didn't buy the gamma stuff. Oh, you're in a piss poor state as well, aren't you? What the hell? And they're not going to sell anything that Koreshi buys, because Koreshi is the same. I'm trying to find another step in this loop. Oh. Terrible prices. I don't really want to go empty-handed anywhere, but waste money anywhere you go unless you get marine equipment. Minimal profits. Slaughter Danny. Oh, okay. Oh, you just don't have much. 122, Jesus.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Docking coupler disengaged. Regulate your speed until free of station perimeter.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
You've now exceeded the no fire zone. Have a good flight, Commander.
So yeah, rather than just doing a back and forth between a couple of stations, let's just see where the markets take us. I don't know, because most of the Thargoid excursion into the bubble happened on PC. Again, that was within the last 4 years, wasn't it? I know there were some stations getting affected briefly on console, but I think the bulk of the Thargoid war happened on PC. I was also seeing posts on Reddit about, oh damn, they've been spotted in Seoul. I'm like, cool, good for you. I Maybe I just wasn't playing when that happened and it was on console as well, but I thought that was predominantly PC stuff. Like, you can tell exactly when console support cut off because we've got the same community goal ongoing that we had when they stopped console support. It just repeats again and again and again, and it says Xeno 1, it's killing Dark. You just, you know, if you want to kill some Dargoids, there's a community goal, you can go do that on console, but that's it. This was my first home before we moved to Shinrata Desra. This used to be my bookmark place that we came to.
November, India. We look forward to receiving you at the station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit.
Yeah, they love me here.
Access granted. Set down on landing pad 39er.
Did a bunch of bounty hunting and stuff near here.
Allow for increased traffic flow in this sector, Commander.
Oops, stop doing that. Right, it slows you down, I suppose.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, slowly,
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown.
surely. No. You're supposed to be in Boom. God damn. Oh yeah, you don't need to be comparing to Koreshi Orbital anymore. God damn. I mean, the only thing I could make money on would be the Tritium. Go sell that at O'Brien Vision. I can't go there. That's Lomas. I think that was a smaller platform. I'm not sure if I could sell that anywhere for a decent value. Consumed by high tech. Well, that's
going to give me? Jesus. Scroll through all these, just have to scroll all the way back up again, aren't I? Ah, Jesus, right at the fucking bottom. Damn. There's nothing I can make a profit with there. Industrial refinery, industrial refinery, everything. High tech. They just got nothing that's worth selling, have they? I mean, I could sell that, but I think Wolf 359 layer mass orbiter. I think that's a small one. What? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Can I look at you, please? Thank you. Okay. So we can make 2,000 per ton, so that's 1,000,000. But that's all we can buy. Damn. Anything else you sell?
literally nothing else that they buy. Well, fuck it, we'll just buy. Yeah, that's the system. How do you select it on the Galaxy? This system? No. Oh my god. You. Yeah, you. That's okay. I have selected it. I have selected it on the Galaxy map. There we are. Yeah, I have select. That's the one. That is the one I would like to go to. Thank you. Right, we can make some money on this. Such a pain in the ass. Like, select it on the Galaxy map, so you select it on the Galaxy map, and it doesn't fucking do anything. Doesn't do a damn thing. They're like, yep, that's definitely the system. Oh, you want us to actually add that into the market, which is what we're kind of implying that we're doing here. That would be too easy. Crazy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
God damn. Right, next jump. How far is my next jump? Oh, select market on Galaxy map. That doesn't actually do anything. It's so weird.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted.
Barely made it out of there. Oh, that's a dolphin. It's not here.
Frameshift charge detected. Frameshift drive charging.
A dwarf investment. Oh, that means they're going to have
Speed restrictions are now
buyers
lifted.
and been
Flight
through this.
control signing off.
4, 3, 2,
Ooh, we're going to fight a Type 10 Defender. Yeah. I mean, assuming he can turn around in time. Don't know how much the Type 10 is, but he appears to have.
hold at maximum capacity.
If you're unable to complete docking procedure within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request.
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Your way is cleared for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Fly carefully, Commander. Fines will be issued for reckless maneuvers.
Frameshift drive charging. hold at maximum capacity. Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Shit, be muted for a minute. Yeah, we're following where the money takes me, and right now the money's taking me to another station in the same system, so that's cool.
highest profit margin right now is actually on food cartridges to a landable base in the system. I need to get out into the minerals and big money makers because this ain't it at the moment. Drake's High, 1,300 a unit. Maybe do a little. That's all the way down the bottom, isn't it? We know it is. Nothing there, is there? What was that place I landed at? Industrial extraction. Your high-tech refinery. There's just nothing, is there? Won't get anywhere with that. Looks like, where was it? Epsilon Erdani.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Ship detach complete. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Landing gear retracted.
Just give that guy a quick heart attack.
Reports of heavy traffic. Approach at a safe speed, Commander.
Frameshift.
I know his first stop when he lands.
You have left the no-fire zone. Safe travels, Commander.
There's a bathroom on the laundromat. So tomorrow we might look into haulage wing missions. I mean, we're not going to do something that's like 10,000, but if there's like, you know, haul 1,000 or 2,000 of this to a place, it could be good money in that. Thing is, when you do those, you do have more focused attacks on you, I guess you could say. And especially doing wing missions, you might have like a Federal Corvette and his 2 Anaconda wingmates show up or something, which would not be ideal. Restrictions, guidelines, suggestions, it's all the same thing. 24. Oh, for fuck's sake, 24. Why do you have to be up there? I'm used to 24 being below me, but I guess I was flipped 90 degrees or 180 degrees.
200 meters from touchdown.
Whoops. Bit low. I've had some abysmal landings today. Just getting all my nimble ships out and do a few boosted landings just to feel better about myself.
Landing complete. Dispatching ground crew. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Okay, we're going to get a tick in a minute. Maybe we can... grab another one. A few more seconds. too large. Cool. Well, we're going to Luton Star. Any chance Ashby City's on that list somewhere? It should be.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So we'll make whatever we'll make from the wine, plus 276, so another 500,000 there. Plus, as soon as I arrive, there's a fair chance they'll be like, ah, someone's coming to kill you. Kill them first. Or there could be time bonuses. Either way. But they are both elite missions, so if someone does come after me,
Ship released.
it's just going to be an Anaconda, let's be honest. It's only when you do like the wing assassination missions that you get the
Landing gear retracted.
Corvettes and shit like that showing up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, wine's legal over here. Okay, okay. Cool.
You are clear of the station.
Of course it is. Alright, well, we're prepared for that, so it's all good. Doesn't necessarily mean it's illicit everywhere. Could be a certain installation there. It's illegal, we'll see. That illicit cargo.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, survey says incoming damage alert. Right, okay, first things first. Jesus. Ship. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm busy. God damn it. Turn it off, 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 turn it off. None of this please wait bullshit. Turn it the fuck off. Oh my god, turn it off. Thank you. Fuck.
Wilco, base prep systems online. Fighter is online. I'm ready when you are.
Don't you fucking touch me. Don't you be trying to ram me to break my shield, you dick.
Incoming mission critical message. Target destroyed.
Wilco, Commander. Returning to Fighter Bay now.
Just the realisation, if I have crimes against me on, then he fires on me, it notifies the local authorities, they show up, we kill the guy, and they're like, oh, let's just quickly scan this guy. He's carrying illicit cargo, everyone opens fire on me. So, yeah, that was a case of ditch that thing. It just took a minute. I'm like, I need you to be turned off before he shoots me, before he hits me specifically. Right, we're just going to chill at 75%. Let them come to me. Should also give my shields a little bit more time to charge. It's not you, it's not you. It's definitely not you, okay. Had no idea wine was legal here. No, you're not my next target. Do a barrel roll. Oh, fucking hell. Trying to do a barrel roll whilst I'm travelling faster than the speed of light. Not easy. In fact, I've just fucked up my entrance. There we go. I'll do a barrel roll when I'm not super cruising. Well, I'll do it on the way out the station, because I need to get into this station as quickly as I possibly can. Which means I need to get around this side of it. Come on. Calm the puppy. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. It'll be better anyway. All you gotta do is get in the envelope without being scanned, and a heatsink is more than enough to do that. Oh, you fucking asshole.
Copy. Deploying the fighter now. Telepresence offline. Awaiting your orders.
Yeah, you finally realised who's killing you, haven't you? Fucking hell, anytime you want to blow up. Thank you. Jesus. It's like I'll just sit there at like 1%
Wilco, Commander.
forever.
Returning to Fighter Bay now. secure, Commander.
Barrel roll.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Gutamaya Echo, November, India. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 2-5.
Don't know what you're talking about, officer. Illicit goods? I couldn't possibly begin to dream what you could be talking about there, officer. But nothing on me.
Landing gear deployed.
Forwards.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown.
Tobacco. It's the tobacco I bought. I thought I bought wine for some reason. I can't sell that here. Ooh. Shit. I don't know. Shit. Okay. Why did I buy tobacco? Fuck. Okay, well I think I'm going to call it there whilst I figure that out. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. Get some food, take a break, watch the football. Yeah, alright. That'll do for now. Thanks for watching.